Music and life to the full. xRhythms.
Hi guys, I hope that you're having a great week so far. If it's your first time to watch this video, my videos, my name is Rejoice. Welcome, hope you enjoy this video. Today I wanted to talk about something a little bit different. In fact, I want to come up here and talk about some different working techniques or studying techniques kind of thing, just to help with like your time management and just general productivity levels and all that goodness. I recently graduated from university, and over the period of time I've tried different techniques to help me concentrate a bit better, help me work a bit better. And so these 4 different techniques and areas to sort of focus on is something that could be very useful just for studying in general at whatever level that is, whether that's GCSE, whether that's A level, whether that is uni. This is stuff that I like to dabble with, and my sister also likes to dabble with them, and she's younger than me, she's doing her A levels. So here are some of those tips. So the first one I want to talk about is called the Pomodoro Technique. It's a lot less scarier than it sounds. This is actually one where you work really hard for 25 minutes, then you take like a 5-10 minute break, and then you go back and you work really hard for 25 minutes. And the point of doing this is to set a timer, put away all your distractions, and tell yourself, okay, I'm just going to try and focus for just 25 minutes. And when you do that, when you even just get started, you find that maybe 5 minutes in, your mind is already super concentrated on doing this piece of work because you don't have your distractions and you put all of them away, that you just sort of like get into it and get straight into the groove and like carry on working at like a really good efficiency level. Wow, a really good productive level. I like to adopt this technique whenever I find that I'm getting really distracted, or whenever I'm just struggling to concentrate. Then I'll literally put a timer on like my phone, or even, you know, you can hop onto the app stores and find one of these like tree planting or flower planting apps where you set a timer for 25 minutes, and if you don't touch your phone within the timer, then you've grown a full-on forest, or you've grown a plant, or whatever the app is growing. But yeah, I like to put that timer on, put my phone away from me as far away as I can, but still be able to hear the timer, and then just sit down with the piece of work and just try and do something. And when I do that, I just find that I get into it, and it makes it a lot more easier to do that. So that is the first tip technique that I want to give you guys. So the second piece of tip technique that I want to give you guys is the 80-20 rule. If you look it up, you can see fully a little bit more about what it is, and maybe even one of those cool infographic videos telling you a little bit more detail about what it is. Basically, what it's trying to say is that we might be spending a lot of our time focusing on loads of different methods and loads of different ways and techniques of maybe studying or so on, when actually it only is a selected few methods of studying techniques that is working the best for us, and that is actually giving us 80% of the results that we want. So that 80% can be better memory, remembering it more, or whatever else it might be. So we want to find those few methods so that we can just focus on those few methods, techniques, and ways of doing things, so that we can get the best results that we can get out of it a lot quicker. And both of these techniques lead really nicely onto my third piece of tip, which is about finding which method and which way of studying just works best for you. So myself, I'm an audible learner, and I like listening, I like hearing, I like talking. So I love group work because all of that is involved in there. But also, I learn a lot more when I watch a video than when I just sit down and read a piece of work. I'm not the best at reading, but I like to think that I'm one of the best at listening. So I remember when I was doing maths at GCSE and at A level, I'd choose to hop online and to find maths videos, like maths tutorial videos. I'd watch loads of those videos until I got the technique right, and just practiced and practiced and practiced, because that's how I learned the best, by listening and watching someone do it, and then also trying to do it myself. So in this, if you find that you learn the best from maybe reading, then maybe start focusing a little bit more on reading. You can do that during your Pomodoro technique, or it can be part of those 20% of tasks that you do for your 80-20 rule. Now, my fourth thing that I want to mention, my fourth tips, is balance, because balance is so important at the end of the day. And that is balance for your health and balance for your mind. And because I'm a Christian, for me, it's also my balance with the time that I spend with God. I guess your spiritual balance, as you might call. So make sure that you don't overwork yourself studying, and that you do take breaks, and that you give yourself time in the week to do something that you enjoy, because that's going to keep you going as well, rather than just sitting at your desk all day just putting your mind to your piece of work. It's also important to take those breaks to make sure that you're eating some good food and keeping your body healthy as well. And if you're a Christian, also making sure that you spend some time with God, because I know that that keeps me very, very safe. But that is all the tips and techniques that I wanted to talk about in this video. If you have any, do feel free to comment and let us know what other techniques and tips that you might have. Other than that, I hope that you have a great rest of the week. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
Music and life to the full.
xRhythms.